Hey.
Dame la ciencia.
Hey. Hey. Up and around.
The Cousinsblock.
Hey.
The Cousinsblock. We the Cousinsblock.
Cousins on the block. Hey.
Hey.
Cousins on the block.
Hey.
Cousins on the block. Hey. Hey. Cousins on the block. Hey. Cousins on the block.
Wait a minute. Hey y'all, welcome to Cousinsblock. Hey fam. Get money. No, I'm just saying. So what's up, y'all? What's new for the week?
Let's see, what's new for the week? I ain't got nothing. I'm still breathing. You know, I'm gonna keep it positive. You know, life is great
all the time, and I ain't really got nothing either. Kids good. Going back to school, put my baby on the bus for the first time this week.
Oh
that
God,
was exciting. I was terrified. And I was going to drop him off, but they was just like, no parents allowed on campus because coronavirus. So that was disappointing. But I was panicking, but he loved it.
Oh,
he
good.
loved it. He like, I want to get on the bus. But they only go half day. So the next day when he couldn't get on the bus, he like, what the hell? I mean, why you ain't wake me up?
Right.
But because he ain't know. But he loved it though. He all good. He get on and off.
I'm so glad.
He a big boy now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't hear nothing neither. I shaved my head.
Hey, I'm so proud of you. Keep it clean.
Keep it cut together.
Oh, yeah.
See, you know, I was thinking throughout the week because I had a lot of stuff going on. And I just came up with this question to myself. And I kind of want to know what y'all would say to y'allself, to y'all younger self. What is the one thing you would tell your younger self? And why?
I got a slew of stuff. I would tell that little hothead firecracker running these streets for no reason. Like, just be fearless. Be fearless. Be confident and stand in your truth. Stand in your own. Like, really stand in your own. Because I always had this thing where I'm so independent. I can... Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'm making it happen. And I don't need nobody. But I wasn't standing in my own dreams, my own glory, my own satisfactions, my own consequences. Like, now I stand in my own. I wish I would have did that earlier. It would have just saved me so much more time.
Yeah.
Way more time.
What about you?
Don't go to the club. I want to change nothing about my situation and what I've been through, because that's what made me me. Mm-hmm. But... yeah, I'll probably save my money more versus blowing it on y'all females.
Oh, Lord.
I'll put it that
he always got something
go
for us females.
Why you gotta go back like that?
But no.
Those are some good things. So you would be confident and you would save your money. Mm-hmm. For me, I was thinking about it and I said, I would tell my younger self to be confident. Like you said, be fearless. I think for me personally, looking back, I just wasn't as confident as I should have been. And I heard somebody say, you'd rather be loud and wrong than soft and right. Mm-hmm. And so for me, I'd rather be, loud and wrong. I'm okay with making mistakes and learning from it. Mm-hmm. That's how we grow, So it would definitely be just be fearless.
That's the thing for 2021, y'all. Be fearless. And let us know in the comments what y'all plan on doing for your new year to be fearless. Because really, there's nothing on the other side of fear. And it can stifle you in so many ways. In ways that you don't even know it. In your relationships, your work life, your personal life with your kids, anything. Fear literally stifles you. Like, even if you going after your thing, you going after your dreams and all that, it's always this fear of success that people have that we don't know, that I didn't know I had for so many years. Like, fear of if I do make it off this, what happens next?
Right.
What do I do next? Oh, I'm so used to struggle, I'm not struggling no more. What do I do? Like, that fear be real in you and it will stifle you.
Yeah. Breakfast. What did you need that? The fear is fear of what? You're nowhere even near the airplane. Everything up to the stepping out there's actually no reason to be scared. It only just ruins your day. You don't have to jump. And then in that moment, all of a sudden, where you should be terrified is the most blissful experience of your life. And God placed the best things in life on the other side of terror. On the other side.
What I will say as well, because I was so fearful at a young age, and it would, like you said, it would stop me from doing anything. Now that I'm older, and I've been into acting for a while, fear is like, I love it. I be embracing being afraid of stuff, because it make me be like, I'm finna do it, because why am I afraid? What does this mean that I'm afraid of this thing to do? Now I want to do it because I want to find out what is that on the other side. And I guarantee you a lot of times it's just emotion that we were experiencing, but yeah,
it's kind of like imaginatory. Like there's nothing really there on
really
the other side. It's like you really make this thing up in your head that it's something scary over there.
Yeah,
and then when you get over there, there's nothing else.
Ain't nothing going on.
Nothing.
Ain't nothing going on.
Speaking on that, so following your dreams and all that, let's lead it to. At what point, okay, we all have these kind of like parental guidance issues. So everybody don't have parental issues, but at what point do you feel like your life is more so your responsibility versus your parents' responsibility and what they failed to do for you?
That's a good one.
Because I could start, because I felt like my parents ain't teach me no shade. They great parents. I love y'all to death. Hey, y'all. They are great parents, but I just felt like they didn't teach me like a lot about credit and how to but these financial literacy, you know, how to take care of your house. Like you want to yell at us about doing chores, but as a kid you don't know what that means. You just think this lady yelling because she want her house clean, but they really is trying to guide you to teach you how to take care of your own house on one day and all that stuff. But it was just a lot of stuff. I used to, like I tell my daddy all the time, you got all these stories that you never told your kids. Stories are lessons. We can learn from that. We can learn from what you went through and how to avoid, even if you don't know necessarily how to guide us in certain things, you can learn through a story. Everybody got stories. So it was hard for me to get over the hump of like, if they had just told me, if they just told me how to file my taxes, stressing about little stuff like that. At what point do you decipher like this is my own destiny, and it's okay that I don't have the white privilege that other people might have. Not to talk about race, but white people got privilege.
Look, I was like,
black people who grew up in Atlanta. Like, look at the kids who grew up in Atlanta. Their parents be regular, but they be having so much more privilege than us coming from Chicago. And it was like, for a lot of years, I did feel envious of that, of not having that upper leg in life, and it did, defeat me a little bit.
Yeah, that's deep. That's deep. I would agree with financial literacy. I will say this as well. Like you said, it's not to bash our parents or to say you guys didn't do a good job. You did the best that you could do. So I don't know. I just look at it like, what do I wish that my mom or dad would have done differently with me? Of course, financial literacy. I also wish that they would have helped us or helped me to feed into my dream more. Because I think as a kid, it's so important to, if a kid tell you they have an idea like, oh, mommy, I see myself being a painter, and you can see that they can paint or, draw, whatever it may be, feed into that. Because that's,
art supplies.
For me, that would have given me more motivation. It would have introduced me to discipline at an early age. I want to do this so bad. And mommy said, if I don't, clean my room, I'm not going to be a great drawer. However you want to look at it. And it's really just giving your kids a foundation and feeding into their interests. You know what I mean? Like, just feed into that, because we want to be successful as little kids. That's why we have a big imagination. So we want to be fed into. We want you to tell us that we're great at this and introduce us to certain things. And again, if parents can't do that, at the end of the day, I think when you become independent, and that's up to however you feel when you are independent in your life, now it's my responsibility to feed into my dreams, And for me, it was my responsibility when I had my own place. And maybe even earlier than that, once I became aware that I am of age, I can drive now, I can do this, I can do that. So I guess when you become aware that it's time for me to grow up now, that may be subjective, but that's a different subject. But me personally,
people get that at their own time.
Yeah.
And then I was watching this good documentary by Comment about the Chicago road people, a road team in Chicago from out west. They was like the first black road team ever. And the one thing that stuck out to me was you can't be what you can't see.
Ooh.
And that's a word.
That's a word.
You can't be what you can't see. So as parents, we have to make sure that we are introducing our kids to many different things so they could pick what they want, and then you feed that dream. Because like when I was younger, I didn't know what the hell, what I wanted to do. Like I was literally watching all y'all have hobbies like dance and acting and and then one day I just so happened to have a dream and was like, I'm finna write a book about this dream.
I remember
had
that.
Had I never had that dream though, what would I have been? What kind of dreams and aspirations would I have had? And not to shade my parents or nothing, but I had nothing presented to me to want to have any interest in anything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like I ask my son all the time, you want to do karate, you want to do basketball, you want to do football, at least I offered it, at least I put something on his palette to pick from. Yeah,
he'll show you throughout what he started doing. He'll tell you.
Yeah.
No, my parents, they did everything that y'all said that y'all wish your parents would have done. Everything goes with relationship with your parents as well. I had a relationship with a lot of older people, even nowadays. And with my uncle, my grandfather before he passed, he told me everything. He was always fussing at people about everything, but I know how to talk to him, and we had that bond. So, and my parents, my mom, my dad, they're real open with everything. They'll say, oh, well, like, you do this yet? Like, no. Well, how I do this? They told me that in high school. So, I'm, again, going from different rules from females and males, a lot of time, they'll, they'll guide males to do everything or to program us before we leave the nest. So we can go ahead and support our female, our woman. And say, oh, well, I never did this before. Oh, well, you do it like this.
Right.
Like, oh, I'm glad I have a man around to help guide me to do the right thing.
Yeah, so, and that's true, too.
Yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. You're so grateful, and we some ungrateful little black. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna give y'all a trick too. My mama taught me always keep your license. Excuse the vulgar part. Keep your license, your coochie, and your credit together. She told me that so much throughout my life. Like we never forget. What I tell you, you better keep your license, your coochie, your credit together. When I got my license suspended for the first time, she was just like, now why would you do that? So it is, it is a responsibility on kids sometimes too, because we do get taught a lot of lessons that miss us.
And you know what? But that comes with experience. You know what I'm saying? Like we may have to miss those to understand how to adapt those true virtues and those lessons. Because you telling me to keep my credit and license together,
but how I do that?
Yeah, how do I do that? But when something happened, then now you're like, oh, I was so crazy. I shouldn't have did that. I could have prevented this. And had I just XYZ. So sometimes we need experiences to teach us stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I just hope I'm a little bit more hands-on, more explanatory. Like, okay, license your coochie and credit, Kiari, but this is how you keep your license suspended. This is how you get your credits together. Don't get your coochie out. Actual ABC 1, 2, 3 things. But like you said, they knew they was doing with what they had.
Exactly.
So they was still growing. We all have kids young. So ain't nobody having babies at 40.
Yeah.
And we all still growing within these relationships.
Exactly. Yeah. My parents did a good job. I think I turned out to be a very great person. I feel totally great, and shout out to you, Mom and Dad. Totes.
Shout out to y'all. All right.
Okay, guys. So speaking of parents, y'all know the ritual for how parents get you ready. Let's take a look at our guy who shows us how his mom used to get him ready, and probably still do to this day.
To this day. And it's like we all grew up with the same childhood.
Yeah.
Like every black person can relate to all these videos that be on TikTok and stuff.
This is gonna be me and Josiah, 100%.
Yeah, the licking of the eye. Oh my God,
I used to hate that.
I hated that
I got
so
Corona
much.
at 7. What is you doing, Mama? I don't need no liquids from you in your mouth.
I just love him and his mom. I really do appreciate seeing their friendship.
Yeah.
Across my timeline, it give me a little boost.
So look, speaking of parents, okay, so what's the one thing we know that grandma got in her purse?
Peppermints. Ooh, no, you know what Madea used to keep in her purse, and
what?
I miss her. Them strawberry things that nobody got anymore. Them little strawberry candies.
Oh yeah,
Madea used to keep them.
I remember that.
Like she was the only person on the planet with them or
Yeah.
something. I haven't seen one since she passed.
Who liked those?
I did.
Nah, I do too.
I did. I used to
Those
love
used
when
to
she
taste
used to give
like
me one of them.
NyQuil or something.
Yeah,
I can't
I guess
deal
I'm
with
the only
it.
one did.
I didn't like those, but I do know what you're talking about because I used to be like, not this, and then like keep going. Like Grandmama dear, come on.
She always had snacks in her purse.
Yeah, I stole that what grandma's keeping their purse from the game. What's the card game? Black Card Revoked. So Shy, what is that thing your mom or dad taught you, or both of them? What is that thing?
Establish your money first and know who you are.
Okay,
It's only 2 things.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
My dad always taught me honesty will get you further than lying.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's always told me. Just tell the truth. Just be honest about whatever it is you're doing, however you feel, just be honest. And my mom always told me, if you got God, you got everything. And so those 2 things always stuck with me as a little girl. So I like that.
And another word, my stepmama always tell me, if you don't got it, you don't need it. What everything you need, God gonna give it to you. You already got it. You got what you need. Because we was out there wilding. Whoo, child, me and my brothers, we was bad. And she was like, what the I tell you, if you don't get it, you don't need it. And that was a word, like, and it literally just stopped me in my tracks at that moment because it was the truth. What am I here searching for stuff?
It's right here.
It's right here. I'm
it's
good.
Right yeah,
I'm taken care of.
So, guys, guess what time it is?
It's
game time!
All right. Today we playing 2 truths and a lie.
Ooh, 2 truths and a lie.
So you give us 2 things that's true, 1 thing that's a lie. We got to guess which one is the lie.
Ooh.
Who want to start?
Cheyenne, you start.
Okay.
I have my own business. I have $20,000 saved up in my account. And have a second house in Texas.
Obviously, you live in your studio. He doesn't have a house in Texas. He does not have a house in Texas. But about that $20.
$20,000. I agree though. Yeah. The house in Texas is probably the lie.
That's
that's definitely the lie.
Both of y'all saying that?
Yeah.
What's the answer?
Y'all need a shot.
What?
So you ain't got $20,000?
No. That's how I got the house in Texas.
So
you got a house in Texas. So why don't you live there?
We need to go on a vacation.
Let's go.
Let's take a trip. We got an Airbnb.
We can do a Cousins block on location.
Yes.
Y'all want to see us up in Texas?
And we can walk around the neighborhood and talk to people. Yeah. Let's go to Texas.
What part of Texas?
You got the house.
You don't know what part of Texas I'm in.
It don't matter.
It's probably a dangerous part.
We going for
I love
work.
Dangerous.
Oh God.
This
I'm
is
a
work. This
risky
is
man.
business.
I'm a risky man.
Shoot, let's go.
Well, you got the house in Texas.
It's in Dallas.
Oh, and Dallas.
That is my dream. I want to move to Dallas so bad.
It's very nice.
I want a mansion for $1,000 a month. That's how it is, ain't it? That's how it is.
Damn, yeah.
They be having 4 bedrooms for $1,800 a month. Like, dang. Okay. 2 truths and a lie. I'm pregnant. I've lived in 3 different states, and my dream job as a child was a teacher.
What's a lie?
Yeah, which one is the lie?
You're pregnant.
She's definitely pregnant. The glow when I seen her when I first
so.
came in.
That was too easy, huh?
You pregnant?
No, I'm not pregnant.
Oh. I got scared. My brain.
That's the lie. We got to
have mercy.
Salt bubbles.
Listen, when I thought she was pregnant, my mind just was stuck on that, and I heard nothing else.
But you said my mannerisms make it look like I want to be a teacher. I did. I want to boss people around. Like, yeah, I'm the person.
I can tell that. So
he's like, she tell me what to do all the time.
Man.
I do. I'm sorry. Thank you for putting up with me, y'all. He be like, look,
no,
ain't you happy?
Yeah. She's like, I'm very particular.
Like, I know you time me, but do it this way. Yes, ma'am. Whatever you say.
Made me, first off, she made me rearrange these cameras for y'all about 5 times before we started
filming. Your head on the lights and everything.
Oh my Lord.
It gotta be, no, I be seeing stuff.
It's okay. We deal with it. We love it.
Leadership. I'm gonna put that on my resume or something.
Right.
Look. All right. What's you?
Okay. So 3 truths and a lie.
Mm-hmm.
This is tough.
Because she don't lie, y'all. She always tells the truth.
I'm an actress. I lie for a living. I got permission to lie.
2,000 years later. 6.5 hours later. A few inches later.
Right, my bad.
Okay. Be patient. Slow down. Okay. I have a puppy, and my mom is married. My dad is single.
You have a puppy. That's the lie.
No, your dad's single.
Big man probably single right now.
You know,
for the time being.
My thing is, I'm stupid. He like, my mom's married, my dad's single. I'm like, no, they're both married because you just said my mom's married.
No. She's not married to him.
I'm like, wait, oh damn.
I don't have something. So that was mad. I messed up.
That was too easy for me though, because I know that.
That's why I said you go get it. I don't know anything fantastic to think about.
All right, y'all. Well, that was the Cousins Block for the week. Let us know what y'all think. Tune in on these conversations. Let us know in the comments how y'all talking, how y'all coming. We're going to talk back with y'all. And as always, like, comment, share, subscribe. It's the Cousins Block.
It's the Cousins Block. Hey,
Cousins on the Block.
I said Cousins.